What's up, everybody? It's Erica here from The In-Between. Welcome back to my channel. And if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below so you don't miss out on any of my future Make Money Online reviews, just like this one. If you are watching this video, then you've probably seen a bunch of ads for the Brainary app. It's being promoted as a 30-day AI challenge that's supposed to help you learn AI skills and start making money online, even if you're a total beginner. But before you go and spend all of your money, I want to break down how the Brainary funnel actually works, what you're really being sold, what other users are saying about it online, and whether or not this whole business model is something you can actually rely on for income in 2026. And if you're someone who wants something way more stable, less confusing, and actually builds you an asset that you own 100%, much like the business model I've been personally running for years now that continues to pay me every single month, then make sure you check out the link in the description below for a free training that goes over the whole strategy in more detail. And just a quick disclaimer before we get started, guys, I'm not affiliated with the Brainary app in any way. This is all just my honest take based on my own research, experience using the platform, and what other users are saying about the whole business model itself online. With that being said, let's jump right into it. So Brainary is marketed as a 30-day AI challenge that teaches you how to use different AI tools to make money online. And the whole pitch is that you don't need any experience and you don't already need to have a business. You just simply need to follow their system and complete all of the small tasks that supposedly turn into higher paying AI gigs. But the problem is that Brainary never really explains what the whole business model actually is. They don't clearly say whether this is freelancing, agency work, prompt engineering, content creation, or something else entirely. Instead, they keep everything vague and wrapped into motivational language about income potential and opportunity. And even before you do see their offer, Brainary sends you through a whole long quiz asking just how much money you want to make and how motivated you are. But none of your answers actually change anything because everyone sees the same offer at the end, which makes it that much clear that the quiz is just there to build emotional buy-in. Now, when you do sign up for Brainary, you're told that you'll be learning different AI skills through a 30-day challenge format. And the whole idea is that you log in daily, complete different tasks, and learn how to use AI tools to complete paid work for clients. You're then told you'll be able to go from small $50 tasks to over $500 projects. But again, guys, they never show exactly how that transition actually happens. They also claim that clients are already paying for these skills and that new AI gigs are releasing daily, but they don't show where those gigs are actually coming from, what platforms they're on, or whether or not you're actually guaranteed access to any real clients at all. Now, when you look at Brainary's online rep, it's not exactly the brightest. Over on Trustpilot, the app is sitting with a very low rating, and the overwhelmingly majority of reviews are 1 star. Most of the recent feedback is negative, and all of the complaints are very similar across the board. For example, a lot of users say they felt completely misled by the funnel itself, especially after paying the small intro price and then seeing unexpected charges hit their account later. Others say canceling wasn't clear or easy, and some people even claimed that payments continued even after they thought they had canceled. On top of all of that, there are countless complaints from people who say that the app didn't deliver on anything close to what the ads promised, and that the whole income claims themselves didn't match the actual experience once they were inside. Now, when it comes to the entry price for Brainary, it is fairly low, which is obviously why a lot of people sign up without thinking too much about it. $5 doesn't really feel like a big commitment up first, but the issue is obviously not the upfront price itself, but more about what happens after. Several users report unexpected charges and confusion around subscriptions. And like I mentioned, guys, even if you only pay the initial fee, you still have to ask yourself whether or not the value matches the promises. And like I mentioned, guys, several users reported unexpected charges and confusion around subscriptions. And even if you only pay the initial fee, you still have to ask yourself whether the value itself matches their promises. And that brings me to one of my biggest issues with the whole Brainary model itself. It's that you don't even own anything. You're relying completely on their platform, their system, and their promises altogether. And if their gigs disappear, the platform changes, or their rule shifts, you're basically SOL. Beyond that, there's no scalability here. That means even if you do manage to make some money completing AI tasks, you're still trading all of your time for money. Once you stop logging in, the income stops too. So you're not building any long-term assets, you're not creating something that grows over time, and because everything is vague, you're constantly guessing what the next step is supposed to be. All of which is extremely stressful, especially if you're trying to place your current 9-to-5 or just build something that works long-term online. That's why instead of putting all of my time into platforms I simply don't control, I will always focus on building digital assets that I actually own 100%. That's why if you guys have been following me for a while now, you'll know I run what's called the digital leasing model instead. With this model, you build small websites around local service niches people are already searching for and need all over the US. Think anything from fencing repair to stucco plaster. Then you rank all of those sites to the very top of Google so that they show up first when real people need help. And when all of those calls start coming in, that's when you rent those same websites out to local business owners in the same area who want more customers. And trust me guys, they're more than happy to pay you every single month just for the lead flow. And one of the reasons why the digital leasing model works so well is because you own 100% of your digital assets. That means if one business owner ever decides to stop paying you, you don't lose out on any of your websites. You simply find another business owner in the same niche who wants more leads. So your income doesn't disappear overnight, and you're definitely not dependent on any algorithms, app, or vague platforms. For example, I built this fencing repair site here in Colorado Springs a couple years ago, and to this day, guys, it continues to bring in calls. And because you are working in local markets around the US, that means the competition is low and the demand to scale is high. That's why I also built this stucco plaster site that works the same exact way in the same city. Both of those sites were built once, and since then, they've continuously paid me month after month like clockwork because they bring in real customers every day for real businesses in that area. And when you think about the digital leasing model compared to any other online business model out there, the ownership involved is one of the biggest differences. That means you're not guessing where the money comes from. You can see all of the calls, all of your leads, and all of your payments every single month. That's why when it comes to digital leasing, it's that much more simple, steady, and predictable in a way that all of these other AI challenge models just aren't. All right, guys, that's it for my full review of the Brainary app. If this video helped you understand what you're really signing up for, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below so you don't miss any future reviews like this. And if you want to learn more about digital leasing, the same model I personally use to earn passive income every single month on autopilot, then go ahead and check out the link in the description below for a free training that covers the whole business model in more detail. As always, thanks for catching up, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.